Hi, my name is Gary Antonio C. Lirio from the Department of Biology. I teach biological science subjects, microbiology, parasitology, and ecology. This is a two-part lecture. The first part will be about the different microorganisms, and the second part will cover the different pathogens. Microorganisms or microbes have inhabited the Earth for billions of years and may be the earliest life forms on the planet. They can be found almost everywhere on Earth, on soil, water, air, plants, rocks, animals, and in our body. Some live in extreme environments such as hot springs, deep ocean thermal vents, and in polar regions. They are microscopic, which means they cannot be seen by the naked eye and are viewed only under the microscope. They are the Earth's most abundant life form and are highly adaptable to external forces. They exhibit different roles in the environment. In fact, they actually work alongside humans to make the world go round, aiding in decomposition, decay, and even helping us to digest our food. These organisms are called normal flora. Some may be seen living together with other organisms that may benefit each other. This relationship is also known as symbiosis. Nowadays, we are benefited from these microorganisms as sources of bioactives or compounds that may exhibit biological activities for treatment of different diseases. Examples are the drugs penicillin, which came from a fungal species, and bacitracin, which came from a bacterial species. The vast majority of microbes on the Earth pose no real threat to humans, plants, or animals. However, there are some microorganisms which negatively impact our lives, causing illness, bad odors, or in serious cases, death. You might have heard of these diseases: salmonellosis, cholera, malaria, amoebiasis, hepatitis, gonorrhea, and syphilis. All these infectious diseases are caused by disease-causing microbes called pathogens, which include bacteria, fungi, protozoa, worms, and viruses. There are many ways on how we can harbor these pathogens. One of the ways is through contact with inanimate objects that can carry these pathogens. These inanimate objects are called fomites. Examples are doorknobs, computer keyboards, toilet flush, and handrails. In other words, those things that are mostly touched by many people on a day-to-day basis. Pathogens of all classes must have mechanism for entering the body and for evading immediate destruction of the body's immune system. But here are the questions. How could they live in our body? What is it in our body that they want? Just like other organisms, these pathogens must obtain their needs to survive, such as the food, water, and optimum temperature. The human body is a nutrient-rich, warm, and moist environment which remains at a uniform temperature and constantly renews itself. Perfect conditions for these pathogens to grow. In order to survive and multiply in the body, a successful pathogen must be able to colonize the host, find a nutrient source compatible to their needs, avoid the host's innate and adaptive immune responses, replicate using host resources, and exit and spread to a new host. When our immune system, our body's natural defenses weaken, pathogens start colonizing and multiplying, invading our body and prompting infectious diseases. Changes in affected body part would include redness, swelling, pus formation, fever, and pain. These signs and symptoms are evident during infections such as the infection of the tonsils or tonsillitis. An intact immune system plays an important role in preventing the occurrence of infections brought about by these pathogens. Thank you for watching.